A thumb goes up, a car goes by, it's nearly 1 a.m. and here am I, hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Get me home by the morning light. I've got no fare to ride a train, I'm nearly down a pouring rain, hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Gotta get me home at my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 I'm hitching a ride. A distance call I got today, she sounded lonely, so I'm on my way. I'm hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Gotta get me home, keep me satisfied. Hitching, ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 I'm hitching a ride. A thumb goes up, a car goes by, won't tell me you stop and help a guy. Hitching a ride, I'm hitching a ride. Been away too long from my baby's side. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Ride, 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 hitching a ride. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, we got a tune from Vanity Fair from 1969. It's called Hitchin' a Ride, a pretty popular song back in those days. Pretty straightforward 3-chord tune. We got an A, and we got a D, and we got an E7. And that's all we got for the whole tune. Now this song is hard to sing, at least for me anyway. So in this case, if you were going to play in standard, which I'm not, I'm playing a half step down. But if you're in your standard and you wanted to use these chords, then you'd have the capo at 3. If you're trying to play along with me, you got to be tuned down from the chords that I'm playing. All right, so this just made, I mean, I can just barely sing this, and so basically that's 2 full steps. 3 in the capo plus 1 gets you 2 full steps, 4 half steps to be able to sing it. It's a tough one, no question about it. Okay, well the song's pretty straightforward. Okay, a pretty fast pace to it, and there's that kind of a funky little organ solo or riff that kind of goes throughout the song. But the basic rhythm part, we're going to start with an A, and I'm going to lift this 3rd finger up and down a little bit just to give a little bit more rhythm, and doing a little bit of palm muting as well. So I'm starting as a kind of an intro, and I'm doing a lot of more up strums on this. So let's kind of go through this. It's hard to hear the up strums when you're doing this, but it gives you the speed. A thumb goes up, a car goes by, it's nearly 1 a.m. but here am I, hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Okay, so keep focus here on the up strum here. Okay, so I got to hit down, then up and down, and then the 2 up strums. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying this is it. In fact, if you can hear acoustic guitar in this thing, I certainly can. So we're kind of making up, as we go, to try to kind of emulate at least the beat, and that up strumming to me sounds right. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 verses, and then we got the short chorus that we repeat in between. So that's, I mean, it's pretty simple from that perspective. Okay, so let's check out the first verse after we do a couple bars of this. A clock goes up, a car goes by, nearly 1 a.m. and here am I, hitching a ride D, E7, hitching a ride, get me home D, E7, in the morning light. So 4 verses, they're all exactly the same, and they're nice and clean and short. We'll go through the second one, and then we'll go right into the chorus. So you always start with the A, where I was coming off an A. I got no fare to ride a train, I'm nearly drowning in the pouring rain. Hitching a ride D, E7, I'm hitching a ride, gonna get me home D, to my baby's side. Now here's just a little tip. In this case, I'm playing an A with the pointer finger on the G string, and then I've got the second finger. Now I moved over a string, so I'm actually on the D string, and then my other finger then covers the B string. Now why am I doing that? Because it gives you the ability to move between an E, E7 in this case, an A and a D without ever taking the index finger off of this string. You're just going to move back and forth from the first fret for an E7 and back to this one for a D, the second fret for a D and an A. So I've got a complete lesson on this to kind of help with that speed, and that's what makes it a little bit easier. Otherwise, if you're trying to do a 3-finger one, and then you have to pull all these up and then form a D, and then pull those all up and then go form an E7, is much, much more difficult. So this is a way to kind of get around that. So check out that lesson, how you can speed up your changing of chords between a D, A, and an E. Okay, so we'll do that last line, and then we'll get right into that chorus. Gotta get me home, D, E7, to my baby's side. Now we're gonna go into the chorus. D, ride, E7, hitching a ride, back to A. D, ride, E7, ride, hitching a ride. Okay, so same rhythm, same pace, basically through the whole thing. 2 more verses, repeat the chorus 2 more times, and then we can end at the end of the chorus. Ride, hitching a ride. End on that A. All right. Well, I hope you got something out of this lesson. There's Vanity Fair from 1969, Hitchin' a Ride. To see you next time at our next lesson. Take it easy out there.